If you detach like this, your manifestation will find you. This is an absolute game changer. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliette Cleary. I'm a manifestation coach helping you to quantum jump to your highest timeline, your highest, biggest vision. If you enjoy this content, if you resonate with this message, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that bell icon. To apply to work with me or for my courses, that's in the description box below for you, as well as the link to my meditation channel. What does detachment mean? To detach from your desire, from your goal, from your manifestation. What does it really mean? It doesn't mean that you're just completely ignoring it and, don't want to feel anything around it. That's not what it means. What it really means is that you are in the frequency more often where you're basically fulfilled in general, in whatever way, on subject, off subject, doesn't matter. But you're more in a state of fulfillment, more in a state of wholeness, in connection, that you don't feel the lack or separation between you and what you want. Lack and separation don't actually exist. They don't exist, but you do experience the illusion of them when you're in a lower level of consciousness, lower states of mind, lower emotions. But when you are feeling whole already, you're feeling fulfilled already, there's no need, there's no lack. You, without even thinking about the desire itself, because this has happened to me, you feel like you already have it. Like you are in the state of being where you already have that thing. You're in the identity where you already have that thing, because if you already had it, you're not feeling lack for it, right? You're not feeling need for it. Where is it? How do I get it? Is it coming? Is it here? Right? There is no sense of urgency. There is no lack, at least not for the majority of the time, because you don't feel like you need this. It's like a fun bonus, but you're also in such a higher frequency, just more of the time, because that's who you prefer to be, that it does kind of feel like you already have it because you're on the level of it, and you're in the level of consciousness where there is no separation, where you can actually experience that there is no separation. Therefore, you don't feel separate to anything that you want. Therefore, you're not. You don't experience the illusion of separation. And so if there's no lack, or not much, right? There can be still lack at different times. You don't have to be perfect, happy all the time, any of that. No. You can be relaxed, right? That's wholeness, right? This calmness, this, like if you really know that everything works out for you and that everything is actually unfolding for you perfectly and you're not going to miss a thing, aren't you just so relaxed? Aren't you just so moving through your life in this gorgeous flow? So when there is not much like lack within you, like dominantly you're not in a place of lack, then you're not going to experience lack outside of you, because there's nothing outside of you. Reality is you, and it's a projection of your consciousness. It's actually all happening within your consciousness right now and is being reflected out. It's a reflection, it's a mirror. So if you don't actually have lack within, or for the most of the time you don't, then you're not going to see that in your reflection. You get back what you put out. You get more, or you see more of who you are being, who you've decided to be, who you've decided you are. So the true definition of detachment is that you don't need this thing because you're already whole. So in a sense, it's like you're already that thing. You're already that person. You're already that reality, that outcome that you're wanting to manifest or experience. You are already it, because you already feel love. You already feel whole. Like you just been practicing. You just been getting really good at that. You're already feeling passionate and acting on your passions. You're already feeling free. You've freed yourself from limiting thoughts or self-doubt or putting yourself down or not loving yourself, holding off from giving yourself love, or not choosing to see yourself as worthy because you haven't got that yet and you haven't achieved that yet, and you're just not doing that anymore, and you're just focused on your happiness, you're following your happiness to the best of your ability, you're more relaxed, you're more chilled, everything works out for you. You feel whole. You don't need this thing. That is detachment. And if you can get to this place, obviously not only does it make manifestation so much easier because you're just kind of in this flow state most of the time or more of the time. And so in that flow state, things just flow to you. Whatever you need or want shows up. Your desires find you. You are fulfilled. You're being, not trying to be, you're being the fulfilled person. Therefore, you get the fulfilling life. Simple. What you put out is what you get back. Don't need to make it more complicated. And you free yourself from feeling like you don't have what you want, when in truth you have everything you want. Because everything is it's all one thing. This whole experience and all the different realities, all the different physical things, the people, it's all one thing. It's all one consciousness expressing itself differently. It's all just one thing. You have it all. You are it all. You are this. This is you. And it's the most loving thing that you can do for yourself, because you're no longer placing your happiness outside of you. You're no longer placing your worthiness outside of you. Something that I still need to do this, this, and this in order to reach that. It just doesn't work that way. It's an endless cycle. It's that inner freedom of realizing I'm good enough now. I can feel the love that I want to feel now. I can give that love to myself. I can give the freedom to myself. I can be whole now and I don't need any of it. That's absolute empowerment. It's absolute freedom. And that's who you really are. That's what you're reaching for. That's what you're reaching for. And you can do that now. There's nothing stopping you. Practice this. Get good at this. When you notice that you are saying, I need this in order to feel this way, I really need this, or I really want this so that I can finally do this or be this or have this or whatever. Just notice when you're making those rules and stop it. Stop doing that and choose to be that already. Choose to see yourself as worthy already. Choose to feel yourself as abundant already. Choose to know that you're lucky and blessed and wonderful already. Choose to feel whole already. Again, if you're not feeling that strong lack within, you don't see it outside of you. So you just see everything in fulfillment because you're fulfilled. And when we create from fulfillment, when we create from wholeness, it's a different game. It's a different game. It's not even like if everything we've been calling manifestation, this is not manifestation. This is something else. Because I will tell you, what I notice in the spiritual community, in the manifestation community, and it's not like a negative thing, but there is a lot of like trying to create something from the lack. Even like get them to want you, get them to call you. What? That's coming directly from unworthiness and lack. If you are someone who knows they are a queen, they know their worth, they know how powerful they are and how much they deserve, they wouldn't even chase using manifestation techniques. Because what does that say about what you believe about yourself? And why would you even want someone who doesn't want you? So much like content around whatever you don't have, here's how to get it. And like, that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying this is, a negative thing. Like, here's how to get the thing that you want. Though sometimes people are teaching, they're still teaching lack. They're still teaching unfulfillment. Like, here's a little process so that you can get something you want because you don't really feel enough. You don't feel how you want to feel. You don't feel happy. And here's how, it's like, we need to change who we think we are. We need to change our state of being. We need to come into wholeness, into fulfillment. We need to uplift ourselves into a new frequency that's actually who we really are. Because if anything seems like it's going wrong in your life, it's just indicating to you that you're not being who you really are. You have this signature core frequency. And if you're not living in tune with that, you'll see it everywhere in your life as problems, right? Showing you that like this is not actually who you really are. Let me get your attention. This problem is saying, let me get your attention so that you can do something a little differently, so you can step up into your next level, to step into who you actually really are. You've forgotten who you are. You've been living by all this programming and other people's beliefs and other people's, this is what you should do, and putting you in a box, and you forgot who you are. You need to remember, because you can only be you, and you need to be yourself fully. And that's what I am so passionate about teaching. You need to be yourself so completely, so fully, and then watch what's a match. When you step up and be who you really are, watch what comes as a match to who you really are, and watch how unexpected it is, and surprising and amazing and exciting. You're already a master at manifesting, right? But that's when you're more so living at your core frequency of who you really are. If you are out of alignment with that, then you get mixed results. Then things seem difficult. Then it just feels like something's not quite working here, and I don't feel enough, and I feel like I need to get more, I need to do more so that I can feel the way that I, it's all those pieces. You just need to be you, and that real you feels whole no matter what, knows their worth no matter what, does not focus on trying to create from lack, switches into fulfillment. Then if there's something they want to do or create or have more of or experience within, they do it then. They do it from wholeness. They know that who they are being, is what they will see in the mirror reflection. So they're going to be what they want to experience more of, and not the other way around, not try and change things out there so that they can change things and change the way they feel and think about themselves. It has to be the other way around. And this is what true detachment is. It's no longer creating from lack, from need, from I don't have this thing, how do I get it? It's like, no, I'm going to figure out a way. I'm going to do some things. I'm going to implement some things that make me feel like I'm already that person. Whatever I'm saying I want, I'm going to feel it within. I'm going to give that to myself. I'm going to be it. I'm going to embody it. And I'm not doing this. I'm not doing any of this to try and get something. Again, that's need, that's lack, that's the old identity, that's the old way. I do not teach that. I do not teach or encourage creating from lack, trying to fix your life, trying to get rid of problems. No, we step up into the new self, and that version of you is so whole and fulfilled, is living their best life no matter what happens on the outside, is living their best life. That version of you knows they're good enough and does not need anyone to confirm that or any result. We often focus on our achievements, our results, our income, our whatever it is, the things that we own, to say, yes, I'm now good enough. I'm now worthwhile. I've done it. It's like, no, no, no. We need to own that first. That is true detachment. I don't need any of these things, and therefore I'm a complete match to them. I'm being that which I said I want, so I'm also a complete match to them. They just come to me. Game changer. All right, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did in the comment section below. Let me know any takeaways or breakthroughs. Give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like to work together, all that information is in the description box below for you. Have an amazing day. I'll see you next time.